I know you can relate to this. Your exams are coming up and you're 100% prepared, studying for countless hours. You've sacrificed going to the arcade with your friends just to get your dream results, and soon you go into the hall to sit for your actual exam. But your brain just blank. You can't get your thoughts onto the paper and you just sit there overthinking, and then the exam's over. A few weeks later you get your paper back and you barely passed. Disappointed, you go back home and get yourself into a rut. Everyone, including me, talks about study tips, flow state, Pomodoro. By the way, coming from an A-star student, do not do Pomodoro, by the way. I repeat, do not. Or when the paper is in front of you, how do you actually perform? Get what you studied down, written onto the paper. That's what this video is about. I'm gonna give you things that you can start doing right now. From today onwards, slowly cut out junk foods. You can watch my addictions video later to help you with that. Whenever I eat fast food, right, I can just feel my brain becoming slow. When you cut that out, I promise you that you will feel the difference. On the day of the exams itself, try your best to not eat any carbohydrates. Literally zero carbohydrates. No sugar, and if you can, no rice. You heard me right, Asians saying don't eat rice. Basically the way it works is that your body has to create like this amylase enzyme to break down starch. I'm not too sure about the science, but this sort of slows down your brain and your thinking process. What I know is tomorrow, try not eating any carbs for breakfast, just like a few eggs, and you'll notice your productivity and focus 10 times, literally 10x. So yeah, on the day of the exam, have either meat, eggs or veggies, just anything not carbohydrates. On some exam days, I still eat carbs, but if the exam defines what college or university you're going to be entering, please for God's sake don't eat any carbs on that day, man. The next thing you need to do is set a clear goal. You want to do good on your exams? That's way too general for your brain. Which aspect of the exam do you want to crush? Is it carelessness, time management or brain fog? Let's say it's brain fog and time management. Now visualize yourself speeding out those sentences, and with 15 minutes left, you're already done the paper. You need to be able to paint a detailed mental image. If you know how the exam hall looks like, the seat you'll be on, that's fucking awesome. Imagine yourself there, spinning your pen, looking at the clock, and having that awesome eureka. I've never said that in my life before. Okay, but imagine crushing your exams. Just create this vivid mental image in your brain, okay? And 1 week before the exam, repeat this visualization every single day. I don't know the American exam dates, but if there's still time before your next exam, I'm gonna revolutionize your note-taking right now. So stick with me here, this is fucking important. Right now, what do the best notes in your head look like? They probably look like your booklet filled to the brim with information about every single corner on every single topic, right? But can you memorize and internalize all of that? 80% of the results come from 20% of the info. This is why the secret to better notes is less notes. You heard that right? Less notes. From today onwards, I want you to start doing these in your notes, and stick with me because this is important. Update your notes with diagrams. Cut out the words, cut out the wall of words, and update them with diagrams. The notes you have right now, they're pretty good, but it could be better. Use flowcharts and mind maps. This goes back to images painting 1,000 words, man. How the top students memorize their notes is this. You read them, then you go away for 5 minutes. Do something else like clean that dirty section of your room. Anything but scrolling. Then go back to the paper without looking at it. You can only remember 10% of it, right? Look at it again and go away again. Now you remember 20% and 30% and 40%. Sounds stupidly simple, but that's how you get it done. This is more of a general tip right here, but it'll help you in not just your studying, but also your life. There's this concept of a shadow self by Carl Jung. Won't get into the deep depths of it because that would take literally 2 hours, but you know that feeling when you're scrolling and you hate yourself, but you still keep doing it? That's your shadow self taking control of you, man. What you need to do is consciously acknowledge this shadow self. When you're scrolling, tell yourself, the shadow self, that'll be straight up better if you just got up and did some work right now, man. As you understand your shadow self more, your productivity just increases. This is what the gurus don't tell you right here. This is why you see so many people, your friends, your colleagues, who will never love themselves. They were hurt by many people, so they learn to become emotionally numb. They carry that to adulthood, never healing themselves. They go through life never feeling anything. They don't feel the sadness, but they never feel love or happiness either. They just feel numb. Wait, this is a studying video. I'll make a full shadow work guide soon, but as of right now, just know that every time you get yourself to start your work and you feel internally happy while getting all that bullshit done, that is you integrating your shadow self. and getting it to work for you. Sounds voodoo, but most of science says God doesn't exist, but many people, including me, believe in him, right? Just trust the process.